Alright, what's up guys? So today I'm working on the car. I'm replacing the radiator, but I'm not replacing it for an upgrade. My stock radiator actually sprung a leak. I was on the 2 freeway in Glendale going up an incline. I get off the off-ramp and I see steam everywhere, and it's raining and everything. And I actually thought it was, since it was a hot hood, it was just steaming off of that from the engine heat. But I looked and there's coolant right there, and yeah, it's pretty much leaking. I could start it up and like make it leak, but it's a cold car, so just might as well leave it cold. This is the radiator that I got. Check it out. I already opened it just to see if it was nice, because if this thing was pretty crummy, you wouldn't be watching this video. But since I already inspected it and it looks nice, this is the radiator. There. And yeah, that's it right there. Half size. And here's inside the radiator cap. For the money, not bad as far as like what you get, but is it gonna last? Who knows? The welds look nice, and yeah. That comes right off. So I'm gonna pop this thing on there and let's see how it goes. Well, also, I don't want to jinx myself, but with my other car, I got a leak right here, and then it leaked again right here. And once I finally replaced the radiator, I blew it again, and I replaced it with Mishimoto, a genuine Mishimoto. It was like 260 bucks off of eBay, or no, like just some parts store. I put it on there, and then I just started blowing other hoses because it was like the weakest point. It ended up being the head gasket, so I'm possibly looking at a head gasket, because you're not supposed to blow radiators like this. So I mean, unless it's like real old, but this is an aftermarket one. It's kind of a good quality one too. It doesn't really look like AutoZone, but yeah. So if I put that on there, that's gonna be way more tough than this one. And if I blow a hose, I already know that I'm getting combustion gases inside of the cooling system. I could do like a test and all that other stuff, but I just want to go the cheap, lazy route and just throw this in there and see my results. But I'm possibly looking at a blown head gasket. And also another thing I'm kind of like curious about, putting this in there, because this bracket's over here and this one's closer to there, so I'm actually looking at that. I'll probably have to get a bracket that goes over to the side. I mean, if this actually works, it's a good upgrade, but I mean, since it's stronger, I mean, I don't know if it's the same cooling, but it's definitely stronger and it'll dissipate heat. But I'm actually looking at a custom bracket to actually fit, but this, like these inlets and outlets seem like they're in the right location anyways, so it doesn't look too bad. Alright guys, getting the coolant, what's left of it, leaking pretty slowly. I already cracked off the hose. By the way, this is not a how-to video. This is just how to get my car back on the road, because it's pretty freaking frustrating being down and driving a Mini Cooper. Alright guys, and that's a sign that it's been replaced. When I got it up on the lift, that was a tall tale sign, because who leaves on the old OEM hose clamp for an ideal, you see, well, it's not gonna focus, but yeah, for that one. So yeah, so I'm gonna take this off and drop in the new one. Alright guys, so I got the old radiator out, and you can tell that this thing has been in there for many years, because you can see all this stuff, which and look at that. And this is a very good sign, because it's telling me that this thing is probably over 10 years old, and it finally gave out. And I didn't jinx myself about what I said earlier about the engine damage. It never overheated, never got hot, it just started leaking. So I might be clear, because look at this. This is that's a good sign right there, because 2-year-old radiator does not look like that. But yeah, so time to put this thing in, or at least attempt. Let's try that. Actually, I'm gonna try and put that on there first to see if it lines up. Alright, so let's see if this thing actually fits on there. And no, it doesn't. So that's something I have to work around right there, but I'm gonna throw it in the car and mount the fan, jerry rig it inside. Alright, so I managed to get one bolt to line up, and everything's all like cockeyed. This doesn't even line up. As long as this is in the right place, and then I could plug it in, and this goes to the overflow. This will work. Having this gap around here, not gonna be efficient, but it'll pull in air. So I'm gonna throw this in. The first thing I'm gonna do, put in a grommet. See if I can take this. Nah, I don't want to tear that hose. That's the last thing I need, is to tear the hose. That's it. Just there to there. I'm gonna put the bottom radiator hose. Get my clamp. I'm gonna tighten up that hose. Alright guys, so that's pretty bootleg, weak install. The only thing is that it needs a bracket. Oh crap, what the hell's happening? My bad about that. But yeah, so it just needs a bracket from here or here to here to go up. Mount it flush, make sure it's flush with your radiator support. There's my dog right there. Overall, I mean, it's gonna work, but This fan, I think it needs a Civic radiator fan, cooling fan. And this right here, I'm pretty sure this will work for Civic. I don't really know, like Civics are more like chunkier right here and they have like bigger lights. But the Integra is pretty skinny and flat across the board. And the Integras come with singles, don't they? Pretty sure, but that's what they come with originally. And this is what I'm putting in now for a pinch. So I tightened up the screw and bolt, got this hose clamp down, put it in the original place so it doesn't leak. I got the lower one. I didn't use the original, I just used what's been working so far. And now I'm not even sure if this is gonna the overflow, but let's see if that actually fits in there. Wait, but let me put these connectors back and everything, and yeah, let's see if that goes in there. Hold up. Alright, so I'm gonna put the overflow back in. And that is in lineup right there. So overall, it's good, but it definitely needs modifications, but I'm gonna get it to work. I just gotta get a longer hose, and I'm gonna wrap it up right now. And yeah, pretty random video, pretty random situation. Just wanna get this thing back on the road. That's too short right there. The biggest thing is to get a bracket to actually hold it, because right now it's just like leaning on the AC line, which doesn't even have a fan anymore. But I gotta get a bracket from here to there. But yeah, so that's basically how it looks so far. Not all that bad. And yeah, I'll update this with another video running, and let's see how it does.